Hi, everybody. Today we're visiting New Mexico, the land of enchantment. And here in New Mexico is a little city called Albuquerque, an exciting city full of history and art.
There's a certain amount of charm here that really can be found everywhere you turn, in every direction. It's the mountains and the desert.
And today we're going to experience some of that charm, some magnificent scenery, and some of the great Southwest. We're going to be flying high to the top of the Sandia Peaks on the world's longest aerial tramway.
We'll also go on a high-flying float trip right over the peaks of the Sandia Mountains.
And later, we'll take a trip through time when we visit the New Mexico Museum of Natural History.
All this and a lot more is coming up.
So grab an easy chair and don't run off.
What in the world could ever compare to the freedom you got when you ain't got a care? With the wind at your back and the road up ahead, it just can't get any better, or so it's been said. From coast to coast and sea to sea, you can take your sweet time and your sweet RV. Take it from those who know it's the one and only way to go. Going our way, the only way to go.
Historic Old Town is replete with winding brick paths, hidden patios, and secluded gardens and balconies, all awaiting your discovery. It's also the heart of Albuquerque's heritage.
That's right, and this serene little village, which has been the focal point of community life since 1706, is just a couple of minutes west of downtown. The first families who settled here near the banks of the Rio Grande formed their village in the traditional Spanish pattern of a central plaza, surrounded by a church, which is in the background here, government buildings, and the homes.
Today, the tree-shaded plaza and the adobe buildings surrounding it are a must-see while in Albuquerque and the perfect place to begin your visit.
For almost 3 centuries, Old Town has been the crossroads of the Southwest. Today, it's home to more than 150 shops and galleries nestled amid winding pathways and patios that are distinctively Southwestern.
Shopping in Old Town offers everything from Navajo rugs to the latest in designer originals, plus a wide assortment of weavings, pottery, jewelry, and art. And it's a time-honored tradition that everyone stop long enough to enjoy the necklaces, bracelets, and various silver jewelry that Indians and craftsmen display on the street.
Old Town really is special. The unique architecture, wonderful shopping opportunities, and incredible art make this a place residents are proud of because it represents both the historic culture and the current traditions.
You know, there's something else that's really spectacular about Albuquerque and the Southwest in general, and that's the scenery. Check this out.
In the heart of the Sun Belt lies Albuquerque, New Mexico. The scenery surrounding this historic city with its high, flat mesas and juniper-covered landscape makes it easy for any traveler to feel transported to another time because its vast terrain remains so untouched by man. Located on the romantic banks of the Rio Grande with the Sandia Mountains as a backdrop, Albuquerque spreads over 100 square miles at elevations ranging from 4,500 to 6,500 feet above sea level. The high elevation and southern latitude produce a mild, dry climate with definite changes in season. 1 hour's drive can take you through 4 different climate zones, from a subalpine mountain meadow to a pine forest, from high desert woodlands to cottonwood-lined banks of the Rio Grande. Here, one can view an amazing variety of panorama, including ivory deserts of sand that seem to reach beyond the horizon. These constant and dramatic changes of scenery make traveling throughout New Mexico an exciting trek and an unforgettable experience.
We're about to take a ride on the Sandia Peak aerial tramway, the world's longest tram ride.
The tramway transports visitors high above deep canyons and some of the most amazingly beautiful terrain you'll ever want to see. It's a distance of about 2.7 miles to the top of the Sandia Peak Mountains.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go for it.
Oh.
Visitors riding Sandia Peak's almost 3-mile aerial tramway will find beauty year-round on the way to the top. Over 4 million passengers have ridden the tram since its completion in May 1966, and many have returned to ride again and again to enjoy the breathtaking view, dramatic scenery, and excellent skiing. Although the tram is an engineering marvel, visitors take the 15-minute ride mainly for the spectacular view, 11,000 square miles of New Mexico. Gliding along, passengers look out over dramatic canyons and spires through the glass walls of the cable car. No matter what time of day, the view is unparalleled. The tram is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the state and operates daily throughout the year, offering a golden opportunity to enjoy both a variety of recreational activities and some spectacular vistas that are simply breathtaking.
Here at the top is the Sandia Peak Ski Area, a winter playground for downhill and cross-country skiers as well as photographers and snowboarders.
The tram provides a convenience found in few other places in the country. It puts skiers on the east side of the Sandias with miles of trails to suit varying abilities.
Though primarily an intermediate location, a large beginners area offers the perfect spot to learn to ski. Sandia Peak operates an excellent ski school offering daily instructions, 2 complete rental shops, and a view-catching day lodge with skiers cafe and a boutique. The area is served by 3 double beginners chairlifts and a pommel lift in addition to the aerial tramway. The Sandia Peak Tramway and the ski area offer plenty of outdoor fun, whether it's winter or summer sports you're looking for.
It's definitely on the list of great places in Albuquerque.
If you prefer to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, but don't want to miss out on New Mexico's spectacular scenery, the state boasts 9 scenic byways for land-loving travelers. The hundreds of miles of specially marked roadways take auto and RV travelers through some of the state's most majestic country.
If you're itching to hit the road in an RV and you already own a pickup, you might consider a truck camper like this Jayco we're in this week. It's an affordable way to turn your truck into a sort of a miniature motorhome with all the fixings.
What's more, we found that the truck gives us easy handling on mountain roads. While its compact size lets us drive right into downtown.
Right. Let's check in with our resident RV expert, Larry, and his inquisitive cousin, Floyd, to learn more about the versatility and convenience of truck campers.
Wow, Larry, this is great.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, tell you, this used to be just a regular pickup truck.
That's right.
And now it's a home on wheels.
That's right.
My goodness.
You know, full-size truck campers like this one are really catching on, Floyd, especially with folks who already own a pickup truck. As a matter of fact, with an investment of under $10,000, they can convert the truck into a very affordable RV with all the comforts, of a miniature motorhome.
Sort of a DDV, the way I figure it.
What's a DDV?
Oh, you know what's the technical term? Double-duty vehicle.
It used to be that folks thought of truck campers as just for outdoor sportsmen. But with plusher and roomier interiors, units like this are being more widely used by RVers for travel and vacation. Hey, I got it all hitched up. Come on. Let's go inside and take a look.
You got it.
After you, sir.
Thank you very much.
To see all the great reasons why the Winnebago Brave won the Consumer's Digest Magazine Best Buy Award, visit your Winnebago dealer today.
Now, here's Larry and Floyd.
You know, Larry, this thing is even better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at all the room in there.
Well, you know, considering that it's packed into the bed of your pickup truck, this baby's really full of surprises, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
You've got an extended cab bunk that makes an oversized bed which comfortably sleeps 2 adults. This unit has complete living accommodations, including heat and air conditioning, hot and cold water, and a dinette that converts to an extra bed at night.
Finally, Ethel gets her bed and I get mine.
There's also plenty of space to stow food and gear with overhead cabinets throughout, plus a full-size wardrobe. And believe it or not, Floyd, this model has a full bathroom complete with shower.
Woo-wee, boy. That's unbelievable. Who'd have thunk, cuz?
Not only is this truck camper packed with all the extras, but it's easily installed. Manufacturers have made installation simple, so the units can be easily removed from the trucks when they're not needed. Come on, I'll show you.
It's something, man.
I'm gonna show you how easy this is.
Didn't we just walk all the way around this truck?
Come here, let me show you something.
Wait a minute. You want to go around again?
Look, here, pay attention here. First, I use these hydraulic jacks to raise the camper's floor 6 to 8 inches above the bed of the truck.
Yeah.
And then I back the truck underneath it.
Now, wait a minute. Say that again.
I say, then I back the truck underneath it.
Underneath the camper?
Yes.
That's important.
Yes, it is. And I slowly lower it onto the bed by releasing the hydraulic jacks. Next, the base pad is pushed into the notches, and the thumb screws are set for traveling.
I knew that.
And finally, don't forget to make the proper electrical connections for the exterior running lights, brake lights, and turn signals.
That sounds easy enough to me, cuz.
You know, there's nothing to it. It really is a snap. It only takes about 20 minutes, and you just reverse the process to remove the camper from the truck bed. Just be sure to read the owner's manual thoroughly before you start.
And may I add one other thing?
Please do.
Don't forget to back up the truck underneath the camper.
And just a few last tips. Only unload or store your camper on level ground, and don't load your camper on windy days.
And don't forget to back up your truck underneath the camper.
And be sure to inspect and maintain your jacks regularly.
Now, talk about jacks.
Yeah.
Now, I maintain my jacks every day of the week.
You have jacks?
I inspect, oh, you betcha I got jacks. Look here. I can do onesies, twosies, I can do threesies. I got up to fivesies the other day. That's how good I'm getting this.
A snap to store and load. Truck campers are turning today's popular full and compact size working pickup trucks into comfortable and affordable RVs. Traditionally popular with outdoor sports enthusiasts, they're also great compact touring units for couples and small families, offering an affordable RV option. For more product information, you can call 1-800-447-4700.
A lot about jacks you don't realize. Do you know jacks give you dexterity? Look here, look here.
It's hard to imagine what the ascension of hundreds of hot air and gas balloons looks like. Rising slowly with an early Rocky Mountain sunrise, it's hard to describe. Colors fill the sky like sails on water.
But that's what happens here every fall, and it's exciting. Looking over the edge of the basket while you climb higher and higher, pushed along by the air currents, you've got to see it for yourself.
I'll tell you what, that warm air feels good on a chilly morning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Pretty good.
We're just inflating the balloon. We're going to get everything set up. Get set up to fly. Okay, Randy, you can bring it in. I love it when a crew makes a pilot look good. Yeah, because it's a big giant sail. You know, you got about 1,000 feet of fabric. It's exactly 1,000 yards.
Do you think it's going to take us all up with it whenever it goes? Yeah, hang on. The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is the world's largest balloon rally. In fact, there's over 700 balloons that participate in this rally every year, and it happens in early October.
And today we're with one of the pilots who participates in that annually. Meet Franchita.
Brad, why is Albuquerque the headquarters, or you might say, I guess, the biggest rally in the world?
Well, up until 5 minutes ago, I'd have said nice wind. But
we're starting to get some of the wind.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys are ready for a ride, you can get over in Marty's balloon, and I'll chase you with this one.
Oh, okay. We're headed that way.
I'll tell you, the sight of all those balloons up in the air hanging over Albuquerque is really a sight you never get tired of. And the sight of all these balloons, when you see 600 or 700 balloons just hanging over the city like big light bulbs, is quite a sight. I've flown in 10 Fiestas myself and seen a number before that, and you just never get tired of it. It's so spectacular.
There's a lot of rental agencies in this area where you can go and rent a balloon. All you have to do is... You're blasting over my talking, Marty. All you have to do is just look in the yellow pages, or call the Albuquerque Convention and Visitors Bureau for more information.
Whatever you do, make the trip. You'll love it.
Now, don't go away. There's plenty of fun still ahead. Going our way. For your free vacation planner, including a list of RV clubs, call Go Camping America, 1-800-47-SUNNY, and get rolling.
You know, there's no denying it. New Mexico is beautiful and expansive.
It all seems so unspoiled, and everywhere you look, there's wide open spaces.
True. New Mexico is home to over 40 state parks, 50 recreation sites, 5 state monuments, 13 national parks, and millions of acres of public land open to outdoor lovers throughout the state. And with all the privately owned campgrounds located near the most scenic parks, New Mexico offers RVers dozens of campgrounds to choose from.
Camping in New Mexico is a real treat. It's not only scenic, you'll find great outdoor recreation, interesting history, and super shopping.
I figured you'd find that. And that's the thing I like about camping in New Mexico. There's so many options. I mean, if you want to go somewhere, there's plenty of activities. If you want to just relax and kick back, you can do that too and enjoy the campsite.
And it's really neat when our campground has something different or special we can participate in.
Today, we're camping in the Coronado State Park just outside of Albuquerque, and it's the home of the Coronado State Monument, a prehistoric pueblo.
The state park systems and its monuments offer RVers not only beautiful camping facilities, but also a great deal of history.
The pueblo is located here on the banks of the Rio Grande, and it's believed that in the 16th century, during his search for the fabled 7 cities of gold, the Spanish explorer Coronado visited this village, which at one time contained 1,200 rooms and was home to more than 1,000 people.
A special feature of the monument is a fully restored kiva, which is a sacred ceremonial chamber. You know, the state's history really comes to life at these monuments. They really provide a window to the past.
And speaking of the past, earlier when we were in Old Town, we visited the New Mexico Museum of Natural History.
There you can travel from the 20th century, way back in time, to the very beginnings of the solar system.
It's pretty neat, too.
The New Mexico Museum of Natural History encompasses more than 40,000 square feet of insightful exhibits. 2 life-size dinosaurs greet you at the museum's entrance, setting the stage for the exciting wonders beyond. Once inside, you can bone up on some of New Mexico's most impressive but now extinct roamers of the wild. You also can take a giant leap forward into the age of giants, where flying reptiles glide overhead. There's the saltwater aquarium in the Seacoast exhibit, and you'll not want to miss the Earth in the Age of Volcanoes exhibit, where the walls roar with burning rocks and the corridors tremble with hissing steam and flowing lava. And in the Naturalist Center, there's plenty of hands-on exhibits for the whole family, allowing everyone to see, hear, and touch the wonders of nature. The New Mexico Museum of Natural History is a place like no other, a place of wonder. A sure way to add meaning to any family vacation is a visit to historical and cultural exhibits. In addition to natural history, other popular choices throughout New Mexico include the Museums of International Folk Art, Fine Arts, Indian Arts and Culture, and the Space Center and Omnimax Planetarium. If you'd like to know more about a family camping outing, call Go Camping America at 1-800-47-SUNNY.
Get away to the good times of family camping at a KOA campground. Level sites with full hookups, hot showers, playgrounds, swimming pools, and more await you at over 600 KOAs throughout North America.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed our trip to Albuquerque and the great state of New Mexico.
From the mountain meadows to the pine forest, and from the desert to the banks of the Rio Grande, New Mexico's countryside is really spectacular.
Right. And the people are ready to welcome you with their own special brand of Southwestern hospitality. If you'd like to know more about a trip to Albuquerque, contact the Albuquerque Convention and Visitors Bureau at 1-800-284-2282. Remember, be safe on the road and tell your friends for the latest in RV travel information.
It's going our way. Adios. And that's the scenery. Check this out.
Check this out. What are we going to check out, Becky?
You explain this game
It's
to
a
me.
great game. I love it.
Thank you very much.
I really want to be right. I don't know that game is worried about. I don't know why are you trees and trees and trees.
You put these in there too. Show business.
About 2.7 miles is the distance to the top of the Sandia Peak Tramway.
Are you ready?
Now,
Let's go for it.
no, I'm not ready. I made a mistake. I never made a mistake in my life. But that's a first one. But I seen it when I done it, and I've taken it back, and I'm going to do it again.
What's more, we found that the truck gives us easy handling on mountain roads.